Hi, Tigers. It's good to see you. Today, we're going to continue looking at the author's perspective and also determine our own perspective on a topic. You'll remember last week we talked a little bit about how perspective could sometimes be considered a person's opinion. Well, that's true in part. A person's opinion could be their perspective. But it's more than just what a person thinks or feels about a topic. It can also be their experiences with a topic. I want you to think about the topic of homework. I'm a teacher, so I might have a slightly different perspective on homework than you do. I'm the one that gives the homework, and you're the one that has to do it. So the student perspective on homework might look a little bit different than the teacher perspective on homework. And the parent perspective might be something completely different. Today, I'm going to have you read a poem called Homework by Jane Yolen. We're going to read this poem together and we're going to do some thinking to see if we can determine what this author's perspective is on homework. We'll use some clues in the text to let us know. All right, let's get started. I'd like for you to go ahead and read right along with me out loud. It'll help build your reading fluency too. Homework by Jane Yolen. What is it about homework that makes me want to write my great Aunt Mert to thank her for the sweater that's too tight? What is it about homework that makes me pick up socks that stink from days and days of wear, then clean the litter box? What is it about homework that makes me volunteer to take the garbage out before the bugs and flies appear? What is it about homework that makes me wash my hair and take an hour combing out the snags and tangles there? What is it about homework? I wish I knew. 'Cause nights when I've got homework, I've got much too much to do. All right, I hope you enjoyed that poem as much as I did. But let's go ahead and consider our author's perspective. How does she feel about homework? Well, right away, it doesn't seem like she likes homework really well. What would be some of her reasons for maybe not liking homework? Well, let's look back in the different stanzas. In stanza 1, I'll notice that she's writing thank you notes for gifts that didn't work out so well. And yeah, it is important to write thank you notes no matter what. But that doesn't sound like a very enjoyable activity. I'm going to go ahead and highlight that part that just says the thank you note part. Let's look at stanza 2. What is it about homework that makes me pick up socks that stink from days and days of wear and clean the litter box? Here's another activity that is not real pleasant to do, and that's cleaning a stinky litter box or touching nasty socks that stink. So she's writing her thank you notes. She's cleaning the litter box and taking care of some nasty laundry. Let's look at the next stanza, stanza 3. It says that she volunteers to take the garbage out. And before bugs and flies come out? That's taking out garbage still isn't a very fun activity. I'm going to go ahead and underline that too. Our stanza 4, let's review that. It says, what is it about homework that makes me wash my hair and take an hour combing out snags and tangles there? My little girl has some tangly hair and she hates it when I have to brush out her hair. So to take an hour doing that, that's punishment. I'm going to go ahead and underline that idea too. That doesn't sound like a fun idea. What about in stanza 5? Here's where I think we can really focus our attention on the author's perspective. It says, what is it about homework? I wish I knew. 'Cause nights when I've got homework, I've got much too much to do. What is the author doing instead of homework? Well, the author's writing thank you notes. The author's cleaning the litter box, doing laundry, taking out the trash, and combing tangles out of the hair. None of those sound like fun to me. But I would say that Jane Yolen thinks that all of those things are better than doing homework. So I'm going to go ahead and say that the author's perspective that she hates homework. She hates homework and would rather do other awful tasks than ever do her homework. So she must not like that homework. Well, it's time for you to do some thinking. Do you agree with this author? Would you rather do a bunch of awful chores and just not have enough time for homework because you hate it so much? Or do you like homework? Or do you just not mind it? You do it and get it over with and it's not a big deal. All of us have different perspectives and for different reasons. Today, when you go into Google Classroom, you will notice that your assignment has you read 2 other poems about homework. I'm going to have you decide what the author's perspective is on both of those poems, and they're both on homework, and then decide what your perspective is on homework. I look forward to hearing your responses. Have a great day.